Happy Monday, Wings! Here we are, on to another great week. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend and a wonderful Mother's Day for those of you that are celebrating. It was great to be back with my family. Last week, I took a little hiatus, and I have to say, I embarked on something that was on my bucket list. Don't have a ton of things on that list, but this one definitely was on that list. If anybody's been following anything I've been doing in the last year, I've been spending a lot of time out in the woods and celebrating nature, and just spending a lot of time trying to, that's where I put my fitness goals is in the woods and walking and just kind of getting out and enjoying nature. And something that's been on my bucket list for a long time is going to the redwoods and going to see the sequoias and the trees in California. So this last week, I was actually able to make that happen. A friend and I embarked on an absolute adventure. What I want to talk about this week is that it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to convince everybody in my life that that's what I should be spending my time with. I have a new business. I have a lot going on, a lot of responsibilities, and a lot of responsibilities here. So my kids are back in school. Sports are all in full swing. This is a very, very busy time for us. And if you could think of a worse time for a mom to be away, I don't think you'd find one. This was definitely a tough week, but if it's something that I really felt inside me that I needed to do. And, it really all came together, and I had to take a leap of faith. So I guess what I want to focus on this week is really taking a stand for yourself, even if it means you have to fight for what you believe in and you have to fight for putting yourself first. I know a lot of us struggle with putting ourselves first just in a normal everyday situation. So when you come up against something where you actually have to say, no, I'm going to go, and this is the right time for me to go. I know it might appear to not be the right time for a multitude of reasons, for, my husband, my kids, things like that. But it really was the right time. It really was for me, and I felt that, and I felt strongly about that. So I took a stand and I went on this amazing trip, and it was the right time for me, and everything did work out. And I think that's the biggest thing for me after, all is said and done. Everything worked out. All those fears. Fear is an interesting thing. It really keeps us from doing things that are important, and it keeps us from living life. And I say that because whether it be the fear my husband had of me leaving and leaving everything on his shoulders for a week, or, the fear of putting yourself first. Fear is definitely something that we have to combat. And I took a stand this last, we booked the trip in late April. So it wasn't something that was really planned out and, on paper for months, which for me made it all the more special. It came together. It felt like the right time. All the stars aligned, and I had to just take that leap of faith. And that's exactly what it was. It was a leap of faith, and I felt like it was a spiritual adventure for me, and a physical adventure for me. Words can't really describe what the week ended up being, but it truly was a magical week. And I did have a lot of moments where my mind was just able to reset, and I was able to understand things and gain perspective in a different way that I hadn't before. So I guess my message for this week is sometimes you have to fight for it. Sometimes you have to fight for yourself and put yourself first. And it's not selfish to do that, no matter what is happening around you. I was able to put some of the pieces together. My husband rose to the occasion. My kids rose to the occasion, and everybody was fine. Mom was gone for a week, and everyone was fine. And Mom came back with new light and energy and a recharge and just an experience. I'm going to make myself cry just thinking about it. But put yourself first. Figure out what's on your list. We only have one life. And if I can give you any message, it's that sometimes you have to fight for yourself. So I love you guys. I hope you have a wonderful week, and I'll be back next Monday. All throughout the week, hopefully we are continuing to, just figure this life out, right? That's what this is all about, just figuring this life out. So I'm wishing you all well, so well, and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye.